This is Al Jazeera. These are the stories making headlines. Pakistan's people are starting to vent their frustrations at the lack of relief from the ongoing flooding crisis. Angry protesters have come out onto the street, blocking several key roads in the country. Ted Itani from the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Society told us about the challenges the relief effort is facing.
I am hampered by a number of things. First of all, access to the beneficiaries that we are mandated to serve. Secondly, information. We need more timely, more accurate information, but the magnitude of the disaster is such that we can't be everywhere to gather this information. And thirdly, there are financial constraints.
In Afghanistan, 938 out of over 6,000 polling centers will remain closed in next month's elections due to security concerns. Faisal Ahmed Manawi, chairman of Afghanistan's Independent Election Commission, said it's not had the assurances it needs from the government.
The main problem for these elections is security. The backbone of any election is security. Without it, there can be no proper voting. We asked the government to secure all polling stations and to inform us ahead of time if there were some areas that could not be deemed safe. This is to avoid the problems that we had during the presidential elections.
A school building in northern India has collapsed in heavy monsoon rains, killing at least 17 children. According to officials, 8 students have been rescued from the school in Uttarakhand state, but another 11 children and 2 teachers are still missing. South Africa's strike season is set to be one of the biggest in years. Public sector workers say they're getting a bad deal on pay, and more than 1 million of them are going on strike. Harun Mutasa is in Johannesburg.
The people behind me are teachers filing into a hall. We're going to have a meeting to discuss the way forward in terms of how long is this max action actually going to take. They don't believe the government when the government tells them there's no money. They say that they see politicians living lavish lifestyles. They say the billions of dollars spent on the World Cup that just ended, where'd that money come from? And they're saying they're tired of hearing about corruption allegations within government departments, and they're saying they will not put up with it anymore.
Well, you can find the latest on all those stories and more at aljazeera.net/English.